Hey guys, Sam here, welcoming you to the Season 1 finale of the Bradford City Road to Glory career mode. As things stand, in the last 3 games, we're 4 points ahead of Preston, and our first game is away at Peterborough, but I cannot believe that Season 1 is almost wrapping up of our Road to Glory career mode. It's been an absolutely brilliant season. I did a lot better than I thought I'd do in the league, and you guys have really seemed to enjoy this career mode, as have I. And I can't believe the support that's been on this career mode and the growth of the channel in general. As you see here, Billy Knott puts us 1-0 ahead in a pretty boring first half, a quite quiet first half. So yeah, I was happy that Billy Knott was able to score because he's a central midfielder, and it's always good when your central midfielders score because you don't have to rely on your strikers, which we have relied on Zoko quite a bit. Speaking of Zoko, these could possibly be his last 3 games for the club. We don't know if we're going to sign him permanently yet or not. And it's a sad time because he's been such a good player for us. And as you can see right there, we were through on goal and they pulled back for the injury. And I was like, come on, EA. I mean, I'm through on goal. Why would you pull back? But as I was saying before, guys, the support on this series has been absolutely incredible. I can't believe you guys have been keeping up the likes and stuff like that. If we could keep up the likes, we've been getting around 20 to 25 likes per episode, so that's been absolutely brilliant. And I can't honestly express how much that means to me that you guys keep helping the channel grow. You know, we're nearly at 2,500 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And hopefully we'll continue to grow. But yeah, this Bradford City career mode has been a real fun first season. I can't wait for the second season. You know, being in the championship is going to be insane. And Zoko there, doing what he's done all season, doing what he does best, putting in a goal against the keeper, just pokes it past him in front of the away fans, which have been incredible this season as well. You know, Bradford City, man, it's a city, it's a team that's really now. I've learnt a lot about their history. I've been reading up on a lot. The other day was the Bradford City Fire's anniversary, and I've been learning a lot about the club, and it's an incredible club. So for me to be representing it with the Bradford City fans here on the channel as well, commenting and stuff like that, it's been incredible. And I can't wait to get into season 2, 3, 4, and really develop this club and get it to the Premier League. Where I think it belongs eventually. Hopefully in real life as well, they get promotions. They missed out this season. Hopefully next season Bradford can do it, and I'll definitely be tuning in real life and trying to see if Bradford can make it. I think I'm going to be not a fan, but an admirer of Bradford City, and yeah, this club has really taken me, and I can't wait to see how they do in real life, as well as in my career mode. As you can see, we end the game against Peterborough 2-0, 3 points, Zoko with a man of the match vote, and we have a game against Preston. The game of the season, we're away to Preston, 4 points ahead of them. If they win here, there's 1 point in between on the last day of the League 1. So, I mean, we could win the league right here against second spot, and I gotta say, guys, this is probably one of our best performances. As you can see, Gallagher tucks in a goal straight away against Preston. I mean, this is second spot Preston. This is Preston who's been pushing us and pushing us and pushing us all the way to the end of the season. We rip open the defense there. Zoko plays through Gallagher, who's been scoring for fun lately. And he tucks in another goal away to Preston. And the fans there, the Preston fans, must be really, really sad right now. And I haven't cut it out anything here because I want you to watch Zoko here. Look at this, steals the ball straight away, and he's on his bike, he's running, he's not stopping for anyone. He sees the goal, and he puts it in, and 2 goals in 2 minutes puts us 2-0 ahead in the 22nd minute. How many 2s can you get? 2-0 up. I could not believe it, and we're 7 points clear at this point. If the game continues to go the way it goes, we're 7 points clear. And this pretty much confirms that we've won the title if we can hold on to this lead. Isgrove here does a great bit of footwork, and he plays the ball through the Zoko, and our main man puts in another goal, and it's 3-0 away to Preston in the first half, and I could not believe how well we had done so far in this game. Honestly, one of our best performances. We didn't have too many shots, to be fair, but we were clinical as hell. You'll see the halftime stats. We had 3 shots, 3 on target, and 3 goals. But the way we controlled the game was something else. We really, really controlled it well. And I got to give credit to the midfield again. It's been absolutely. I mean, the team balance has just been really, really good, and I can't believe we're losing some players out to loan. and it's going to be interesting to see who we're going to sign next season. There, great save from Pickford. You know, I give him a lot of stick that he's not that good of a keeper, but that was a good save. You know, I can't deny that. But yeah, it is sad that the team's going to be shaken up a little bit next season. You know, I'm happy with the team right now, but it's possible. I mean, I might not be able to sign every single player on, you know, that's on loan. For example, I probably can't sign Isgrove and Zoko. You never know. It depends on how much money I get. But right now, at this moment, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the exact same team. And if I don't, it's going to take some getting used to. Because, I mean, we've really relied on Zoko. He scored over 30 goals in the league this season. Without him, we're really going to have to adjust, you know. With Isgrove, he's been incredible down that wing. Without that pace, we're really going to have to adjust. So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen next season. How are we going to play? Are we going to set up the same? Are we having a 4-4-2? What's going to happen? How are we going to adapt? As we're going to be in the championship with much better defenses, much better offenses as well. You got to remember, the teams in the championship are very, very good, especially the ones that just got relegated from the Premier League. I mean, those are pretty much Premier League sides, so it's going to be interesting how we shape up and how we perform against those sides, and it's going to be a real experiment. But as you can see, we end the game 3-1. We beat Preston, and that confirms that we have actually won the Football League 1. I'm not sure why we're not celebrating. The players are just shaking hands, which I'd like it if they kind of celebrated because they know they've won it. But as you can see, Preston really had a good second half, and so did we, I guess. But I think they had the better second half, and they kind of pulled the game back to more of a respectable, statistic-wise, a more of a respectable game. Scoreline-wise, 3-1 away, going 3-0 down in the first half. That's not what Preston wanted at all. And that pretty much just, well, not pretty much, that does deny them the League 1 title. It is ours going into our last game. Zoko picks himself up another man of the match, and he's been killing it. It's got to be said. I will be revealing next episode who wins the MVP, but not this episode. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait. But going into our last game against Sheffield United at home, I was thinking of switching up the team and playing a couple of youngsters that hadn't played. You know, I wanted to bring in Clark for Gallagher and stuff like that. Put in Kennedy, but then, you know, I put Clark for Gallagher, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just play Gallagher because he's in form, and let's try and, you know, pad his stats against Sheffield United, who are a very good side. But nevertheless, let's just put out our strongest team one more time. Let's just perform Zoko's possible final game, we don't know yet, for Bradford City. And he starts off pretty well. In the 18th minute, scores a goal, and he's just doing what he's done all season. It's nothing out of the ordinary. No one's surprised that he's scoring a goal here. It's just what Zoko does. But could that be one of his last goals? Could that be his very last goal for us? You never know, because it's, again, it depends on how many funds the board gives us for, or how much, I guess, the FA gives us. I mean, who's really giving us money for getting promoted? I'm not sure. I guess it comes down to how much money we get for the promotion, and if we're going to be able to sign Zoko, how much Blackpool want for him, knowing that he's the top goal scorer in the League 1. All these things are going to come into play, and that's kind of like the double-edged sword is, yeah, Zoko did really well for us. A lot of people might say that he earned us the promotion, he earned us the title, but that means he's going to cost more. It's a double-edged sword because he scored so many goals for us, but those goals are going to raise his price if we want to sign him permanently. And that really is the bittersweet sort of feeling to having a lone player that performs really well. Yeah, he performed really well and did really well for your club, but you don't own that player, and to buy him, it's going to cost more because he did so well for your club. As you can see here, Sheffield United bring back a goal due to some really terrible defending. If you rewatch that, it was just really bad defending. The defenders just didn't step up to him at all. And Sheffield United were able to grab an equaliser, and they were playing some really good football. And Pickford there makes quite an easy save before the half-time whistle. And there goes the half-time whistle at 1-1, our last game of the season. It's at home as well, and as you can see, we were pretty much dominating possession, but Sheffield played really well off the counter-attack, getting themselves 2 shots on target. We only got 1, which resulted in a goal. And going into the second half, I kind of wanted to get more goals because it's the last game of the season. I thought we'd play freely. And Zoko here tucks in the second goal for us in this game. And we're 2-1 up at home in the last game of the season. I think the good way for Zoko to, you know, say goodbye possibly to Bradford City would be a win and would be a goal. And he's 2-1 up. you know, he scored 2 goals this game. So we're 2-1 up. Bradford is killing it, as we did this entire season. I thought we played really, really well. You know, we'll be able to see the league table and things like that next episode. But Bradford City, I mean, what a season we've had. And a lot of that has to go down to Zoko. Not just his goals, not just his assists, but his general play. And then the 90th minute, Stephen Darby, our vice-captain, the right back, puts in an exquisite goal. I mean, I don't know what he's doing so far up the field, but he grabs the ball and takes it like a striker and makes it 3-1 to send off the Bradford fans, you know, going into the celebration, going into the ceremony for winning the title. He wraps it all up with a goal in the 90th minute. So we're, you know, feeling as high as we can up to the last minute. And it's been an incredible season. We pick up 3 more points, not that we needed, but that will be very much appreciated, and let the celebrations begin. What a side this is. Zoko picking himself up 2 goals, Darby with 1, and the fans deserve it, and we've put in such a good performance this season. I can't believe it. You know, I said it in the first couple of episodes, I was just expecting to make the top 6. I just wanted to get promoted. I just wanted to fight for the promotion. I never expected us to get this far, you know, into the season and be first. You know, I thought maybe we'd be first for a little bit, but I didn't expect us to end the season first. I'd be happy even with second, but we've able to win the title, and there it is. And the players, every single one of them has really performed well. You know, usually in a season you get a player that you thought, he didn't really live up to the potential. In the beginning, that was Sam Gallagher, but he definitely pulled his weight, and he scored a lot of goals in the second half of the season. So even Gallagher, I can't necessarily say was a hindrance. He was actually one of our better players. So I think every player played really well, and I'm proud of all of them. And that is our reward, lifting the title. Andrew Davies, our captain in centre back, he played an incredible season as well, along with Mackenzie, who's also on loan. Probably not going to be signing him permanently because he's a bit old, and I'd probably be looking at a different centre back. But what a season we've had. The Football League 1 is ours, ladies and gentlemen. And that wraps up Season 1 in what has been an incredible season. I mean, it doesn't wrap it up. We still have to take a look at the stats and stuff like that. But that's going to be happening in the next episode. I'll be wrapping up Season 1, transitioning into Season 2. And you guys will be able to see all the stats, who won the MVP votes, and all that lovely stuff. You'll be able to see the league table, the top goal scorers, the assists, and you'll be able to see us transitioning into the second season. And after that, we can kick on into the championship. Darby picks himself up an MVP vote. And of course, at the end of every episode, I show you guys EA's votes. Now, this is how it stands after EA's votes. Now, in the next episode, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you guys the top 5 of EA and my votes combined. And the winner, whoever's got the most, will be the MVP. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who it is already, but it'll be interesting to see who made that top 5 and how the votes fell, like how many people got EA's votes and how many people got my votes. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed Season 1. If you have, smash the absolute hell out of that like button down below, as you guys have already been doing. Subscribe if you're new. I can't wait for Season 2. Comment down below. Give me all your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it real.